The bustling metropolis was awash with the euphoric energy of love as lovers roamed the streets intertwined. But for Elizabeth, the scene only intensified the ache of her heart and the pain of her solitude. Seated in the stillness of her cozy apartment, Elizabeth was consumed by a well of sorrow that seemed to deepen with each passing moment. Despite her professional triumph as a gifted graphic designer in her late 20s, true love had always eluded her. She had stepped into a few romantic endeavors in the past, yet each one had crumbled into heartbreak, leaving her feeling shattered and isolated. Elizabeth was a vibrant, cheerful woman with a warm smile that radiated her kindness. Her innate creativity and ambition was evident in her work, as was her passion for design. But Elizabeth was not just a talented artist, she was also a dreamer, always chasing something greater in life. However, lately she was starting to believe that her search was fruitless. The burden of being single weighed heavily on Elizabeth on this Valentine's Day. Her yearning for someone to share her life with had become insatiable. As she peered through the window, she couldn't help but feel a twinge of jealousy towards the blissful couples she saw, wondering if she would ever experience the love she so desperately desired. With a heavy heart, Elizabeth resolved to take control of her life and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Little did she know that this decision would ignite a flame within her, propelling her into a journey that would forever alter her fate. Elizabeth was a woman on a mission. She had lived long enough with a heart yearning for love, and she was determined to take charge of her life and find happiness. She knew that the key to finding love was to first love herself, and so she embarked on a journey of self-discovery that would change her forever. With a fearless spirit and a heart of hope, Elizabeth set out to explore the things she had always dreamed of doing, from horseback riding through the countryside, to scaling towering rock formations, to volunteering at the local animal shelter. Elizabeth threw herself into a whirlwind of new experiences, determined to live life to the fullest. With each new adventure, Elizabeth felt her heart come alive. She met new people and formed relationships with those who shared her passions, discovering a community of like-minded individuals who filled her life with laughter and joy. Through these experiences, Elizabeth discovered a side of herself that she never knew existed. As she explored the world and discovered new things about herself, Elizabeth began to see that she was not just a successful graphic designer, but a kind, adventurous, and fearless woman, filled with a new sense of confidence and self-love. She radiated beauty and allure, and with each passing day, she grew even more attractive, both inside and out. In the end, Elizabeth learned that the key to finding love was not in searching for it, but in embracing the love she had within herself. She found happiness and contentment in her own life, knowing that love would come to her when the time was right, and so she lived life to the fullest, always open to the possibilities of what lay ahead. It was during a rock climbing excursion that Elizabeth met the man who would forever alter her fate. The air was charged with electricity as she locked eyes with the ruggedly handsome man named Ryan. And from that moment on, Elizabeth knew that she was on the cusp of something life-altering. Ryan was tall and muscular, with a confidence that radiated from him like a beacon of light. He exuded an aura of mystery and adventure, and as they struck up conversation, Elizabeth felt as though she had stumbled upon a hidden treasure. They laughed and talked for hours, discovering they had a shared love of design and a thirst for the thrill of new experiences. Their conversation was effortless, as though their words were carried away by a gentle breeze. And as the day came to a close, Elizabeth felt a connection unlike any she had ever known. Despite the heartache of her past relationships, Elizabeth was powerless to resist the pull she felt towards Ryan. She was cautious, knowing that love was a treacherous path, but she was unable to ignore the way her heart fluttered when she was near him. The courage born from the newfound confidence and self-love she had found on her journey, Elizabeth took a leap of faith and embarked on a whirlwind romance with Ryan. As she explored the depths of her heart, Elizabeth was amazed by the passion and love she found there. She was eager to see where this journey would take her and Ryan, and she knew that with each step they took together, their love would only continue to blossom and flourish. As Elizabeth's and Ryan's love grew, they found themselves facing challenges that tested their bond like never before. One of the biggest hurdles they encountered was communication breakdowns, with Elizabeth struggling to express her thoughts and Ryan having difficulty understanding her perspective. This led to misunderstandings and arguments that threatened to tear them apart. Another challenge was their differences in opinions and backgrounds, which caused rifts in their relationship. Elizabeth came from a conservative family, while Ryan was raised in a more liberal environment, leading to conflicting views on important issues. They had to learn how to see each other's perspective, listen, and respect each other's opinions. In addition to their personal challenges, they also faced opposition from their family and friends, who were skeptical of their love. Elizabeth's parents were not comfortable with Ryan's unconventional lifestyle, and some of Ryan's friends were dismissive of Elizabeth's values. But despite the pressure from their loved ones, Elizabeth and Ryan stood by each other's side, determined to overcome the obstacles and emerge stronger. As they worked through their challenges, Elizabeth and Ryan grew as individuals and as a couple. They learned to listen to each other, to understand each other's perspectives, and to compromise. They discovered new things about each other, from their hopes and dreams to their deepest fears. This deeper understanding and appreciation for each other only served to strengthen their bond. Despite the difficulties they faced, Elizabeth and Ryan emerged from their trials with a love that was unbreakable. Their bond was like a diamond, shining brighter with each passing day, and they knew that they were meant to be together. They had learned that true love is not just about feeling passionate, but about working through challenges together and growing stronger as a result. They were a testament to the power of love and commitment, and their story would serve as an inspiration to others for years to come. It was a warm summer night when Elizabeth and Ryan finally put into words the depth of their feelings for each other. Under the shimmering stars and the warm glow of the setting sun, Ryan declared his love to Elizabeth, and in that moment she knew that her search for true love had come to an end. As they sat together watching the sun dip below the horizon, Elizabeth felt as though she were on the brink of a new beginning. She had found the missing piece to her puzzle, and together, she and Ryan were going to create a life filled with love, laughter, and adventure. And so they took the next step in their relationship, moving in together and building a home that was a reflection of their love. From the walls decorated with memories of their adventures to the laughter that filled every room, their home was a testament to the happiness they had found in each other. As Elizabeth looked back on her journey, she realized that the love she had found with Ryan was a direct result of the love she had found within herself. Through her self-discovery and her adventures, she had learned to love herself, to embrace her passions, and to be confident in who she was. And it was from this place of self-love and inner strength that she was able to attract the right person into her life. Together, Elizabeth and Ryan found a love that was deeper and more meaningful than either of them could have ever imagined. It was a love built on mutual respect, trust, and support. And it was a love that would last a lifetime. Elizabeth learned that true love starts within, and it was through her journey of self-discovery she was finally able to find the happiness she had always been searching for. Elizabeth discovered that love is not just about finding someone else to complete you. It's about loving and accepting yourself first. The love she was searching for was not something she could find from someone else, but something she had to cultivate within herself. With a newfound appreciation for herself and a clearer understanding of what love truly means, Elizabeth was finally able to find the happiness and love she had been searching for. And as she looked out at the city, now lit up from the warm glow of love and happiness, she was filled with a sense of peace and contentment. Elizabeth's story encourages us to keep an open mind and an open heart. It is a reminder that we can only love another when we first love ourselves. It also teaches us that love can come when you least expect it, and that it's important to focus on yourself and your own happiness first. Who knows? Perhaps the love of your life is just around the corner, waiting for you to discover them. So keep searching, keep growing, never give up on yourself, and never give up on love. Good night.